Alrighty, have we started? We have started. Welcome, everyone, back if you were just with us, and if not, then welcome to the finals of the MTG Amino Pauper League. I'm nhallen37, and my opponent is it Researcher. I'm on Mono Blue Delver. This hand's pretty land heavy. We're going to keep it. We're on the draw. We got a Ponder and a Fairy Miscreant, so basically a turn 2 Ninja. I heard that our opponent is on some pretty spicy kind of a Storm deck. That was definitely the worst draw. With a deck like 17, this deck has like 17 lands in it, so kind of hope that we wouldn't draw the 5th land. So basically almost a third of our mana base, but you know, it's all good. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. We're going to oh, Days was very good. We're going to go ahead and Ninja here. Just start drawing cards. He has a removal spell. That would be pretty sick, but he would have had to do it right there. Let's go Ninja away. Let's go ahead and always yes, always yield. Draw them cards. Ooh, Gush was quite good. Let's see what he's got at the end of turn. Let's see what he's got. He's got Strangling Soot. Oh, I think that's a card that warrants dazing. I've never seen this card before in my life. Alright, well, keeping our Ninja alive. Let's see what we draw here. Ponder. Go ahead and play our land. Get in with our Ninja. See if we can draw a counter spell of some sort. Instant. It is. No interesting to that sorcery speed. Another land was not ideal. We didn't ponder. Usually you'd ponder there before we attack, but we want to see if we can hit a counter spell, which we did not, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and ponder. Ooh, Delver. I like Delver. Unfortunately, we don't have another spell on top of our deck. We're just going to go ahead and shuffle this. We have another Ponder. I mean, Spire Golem's pretty good. No, we'll just keep it like this. We'll play this Delver. We know it's not going to flip, but he doesn't, which is the important thing. Because now we got this Ninja that's drawing cards and Delver that's threatening to flip. If we had a Brainstorm, that'd be pretty sick, but no Brainstorms in this deck. We already know it's a Spire Golem, so we're not going to reveal that. Now we're going to play our land, and we're going to Ponder before combat to see if we can hit some kind of counterspell on top of our deck. There's a Daze. Ugh. A lot of lands. I think I'm actually just going to leave that second from the top. All right, we know we're going to shuffle. We do not want any of those cards, to be honest. Well, there you go. We drew the Daze. So good at this game. Let's get in. See if he's got like another Strangling Set. He's got a Tangle. That's spicy. All right, well, he got us. Then we'll play this Fairy Miscreant and pass a late turn. Yeah, I could have gushed through that, but I really just didn't want land number 7, and 8. Because that's literally over half our mana base right there, pretty much. So I didn't really want that. Make sure you guys have sound, because, yeah, okay. Last stream, you guys didn't have sound for, like, the first half. 4 cards in hand. 6 mana for this flashback Strangling Set. See if we could just be good at Magic and flip a Delver. Oh, what in God's name? Okay. It resolves. I don't really know what's happening. I heard he was on something spicy. It's like he did not disappoint. Let's see what we flip off to over here. Ninja? Island. Ugh, that was the worst. So let's go ahead and play this island. And break up our beautiful foil unhinged. Does this have defender? It does not. Oh, that's annoying. Get in for 1 with our fairy miscreant. And we're going to cast a Spire Golem. We could cast Daze, just hard cast it at this point. Hopefully we stop drawing lands. What's up, Ming Tang? Tangle got me when we played. Yeah, Tangle's a very good card. Especially, this is your main phase, interesting. Especially against an Infect deck, Tangle can really just get you if you don't have any counter magic. I used to play Pauper Infect back in the day when it was like incredibly broken, but then they printed, you know, like good cards for Pauper, and Tron got insanely good. All right, well, let's see what he's got here. Might have another Tangle, which would be pretty annoying. So let's just always yield to this. More lands. Okay. No. It will not flip the 400th land. Moto. I'm actually just going to gush. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, let's just gush main phase here. See if we could draw some non-land cards. Okay, well, we drew 1 non-land card. That's the good news. The bad news is that is the only non-land card we drew. Last match was the story of we can't draw a second land. Here we've drawn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands. So we've drawn over half our mana base, which is not ideal. Got another Tangle. Oh, what is this? Pulse of Marasa. Okay. Got a lot of land value going on over there. Cycles. Filtering out the deck. What's up, Madness MTG? Yeah, Invigorate, unfortunately, is quite banned. Card's pretty powerful. So we're going to discard... I feel like we should discard Spellstorm, right? No, just kidding. We're just going to card an island. Because we've drawn a few lands. See what he's got here. 3 mana. Is this another teaser? The Flood. I feel ya. I feel ya. Looks like we're both flooding out a little bit. It is. Man, that Ash Barrens is getting in some work. Did you play the Swamp this turn? He did not. Okay. So no one of his cards in his hand is a Swamp. The other one's going to be an Ash Barrens. Hopefully this isn't how his deck runs. And he's got this Strangling set in his graveyard. Gets in the Swamp. Okay, well, we know 2 of the cards in his hands. He's saving them, which is interesting. Let's see if we can actually flip this over. Are you serious? Well, that's the 10th island, which means that there's 33 spells in our deck and 7 lands. Meaning that in the top 20 cards, half of them were lands. Which if you're looking at like statistics, you may think, oh, that's actually pretty sweet, like lucky. But no, actually, pretty unlucky. We want like 2, maybe 3, 4 lands. Max, not 10. So, a bit unfortunate there. Looks like he's on the same mana issues though. Plays a Swamp. Okay. This another Tilling Treeser? Or Tilling Treefolk? Maybe, maybe not. And looks like he just decided to pass. Alright, well, see if we could flip a non-creature. Hopefully not land. Well, now that's another land. That's 11 lands. So now we have 6 islands and 33 spells left in our deck. Wow. I flooded in Pauper. This is definitely the the worst flood I've ever had by a wide margin. Hopefully these flyers just, like, get there. Daze does not seem like it's going to do much this matchup. Opponent played a forest, so I know he's still got that swamp. He's on 8 lands. 9 lands, at least. So he's got lands, too, but... God, even more. So we were both on the 10-plus land draw. Which I don't think is how either of our deck are supposed to function. It may be for his, though. I don't really know what's happening. He's on Jund Treefolk. Yep. I wouldn't expect anything less. It's like he's not going to play his lands. He may have like something like a Spell Jab in his deck or some Flame Jab. Hopefully it's not the 12th island. It is. Okay, cool. So, once again, going back to the... I only have a couple more lands in my deck. Same. So, going back, we have 33 spells and 5 lands left in our deck. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We've drawn so many lands. These Spire Gold, these cards are just like kind of getting there, which is funny. You found, what is this? Okay, a Fidayas here. That's a real Magic card. Draw a card and reveal it. If it isn't a land, discard it. So that's some value, putting lands in the graveyard for Tilling Treefolk, and if it is a land, you just kind of draw it. I like it. Hopefully not the 13th land. Okay, well, no. Good news, it's not a land. Bad news is it doesn't flip our anything. We could have countered Fidayas here with Spellstutter Spray, but I kind of wanted to save it for Tangle. But now that we have 2, I think we're going to be a little more aggressive with our counters. Play a land. We'll pass. So we could Spellstutter Sprite and Spellstutter Sprite, play something with CMC 3 like he's about to do. He's a 3rd Tilling Treefolk. Croson Tusker. Man, he could have just hard casted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he could have just hard casted that Croson Tusker. No more lands to fetch. Ideal. That's the ideal scenario right there. Alright. So he just cycles. It's like he found something. He activates Fidayas here. Crypt Rats. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that's in the graveyard. I mean, we have lethal next turn if we flip this Delver. What is happening? 5 mana. 4 mana. 5 mana. It's like some kind of X spell. I don't know what's happening. This might be Raising Volley, Rending Volley. He said he's giving us the GG. Next game, this was absurd. Agreed. Is he conceding? If he concedes, I'm going to tell him we drew 11 lands or 12 lands. Yeah. Okay. We would have flipped it over. All right, awesome. And then we hit the 13th land. But, I don't know what's happening in our opponent's deck. Relic seems pretty good here, I'd say. I don't really know what else to bring in, honestly. I mean, his what was it called? The Treefolk, the brick wall. So we can consider Curse of Change. I don't think that's what's happening. Dispel seems not ideal. Also, here you could see we do actually have 17 lands. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nope, we got one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are how many lands left in my deck. keep going. Stormbound Geist is good against Crypt Rats. Plus, it's a flyer. We can consider bringing that in. I don't hate that. Steel Sabotage. I didn't see any artifacts. So, no. Hydroblast. He is on red. We can consider Hydroblast. I didn't see any red spells, though. We pretty much just only saw lands that game. I mean, sure. We'll bring in 2 Hydroblasts. We don't really know. He could have Rending Volley. Sideboard, what do we want? Snap seems incredibly horrific here. We're just going to cut Snaps and Vapor Snags. Just try it like that. I feel like this matchup is hit Relic of Progenitus or don't win. We just kind of got lucky that game 1. I would have dazed. Yeah, oh, he's got Pulse. Oh, well, you're right. Dispel, Once again, I don't feel like bringing in Dispel for Pulsum Rasa is really worth it over something else like a Bone Splitter doing Crystal Clock or anything like that. He's probably got Electricity on the sideboard. That's why I brought in Hydroblast. And we do have counters, Spell Starter Sprite and Daze, and just, regular old counter spell. We can consider Hydroblast, I guess, for game 3, depending on what we see here. But I feel like we're pretty set up for what we do this game. Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, he had Tangle. Yeah, we should have brought in Dispels. Ooh, this hand. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep Double Ponder, 1 lander. I mean, we drew 12 of them last game. We have to draw a second one this game. Okay, well that's notably not the second land. Okay, well we're going to keep all 3 of these. Which is almost certainly wrong. But nah. Because what we can do, we can only draw, we could draw another one, then we have 3 lands for Spire Golem, and that's perfect, and we can ponder again. What does he got here? Mulch. Okay. Oh, goodness. Well, that's some value. Okay. Well, that's mulch 4 lands. That's what you like to see, maybe. Yeah, Dispel definitely would have been nice. I definitely punted on that one, dropped the ball there. Discards a Mountain and Golgari Arthon. Yeah, if we go to game 3, Dispel is definitely coming in. So I'm just gonna pass. We're gonna draw the 3rd land, which is fine. I mean, I don't hate drawing lands here because we could leave a Spell Starter Sprite for Clock and just flat counter spells and Daze. So we have many options. Ooh, okay. So that's what's happening. Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and Spell Starter Sprite that. You have like a Pyroblast? Oh, okay. There's Cycle Ashbands. Ooh, this card is gross against us. That's a Swamp, yep. Well, we're keeping our lands in our hand. I think we're just going to run out this Spire Golem, though, honestly. And then next turn, we'll probably discard land Counterspell. Counterspell is pretty bad against a deck with Raven's Crime. Hopefully he just doesn't have a way to answer our board. If we ever draw into that Chainer's Edict, gross. Well, we're gonna sack Spell Sitter Sprite. Hopefully he doesn't have double Chainers. That would be bad. Well, then we have Daze, so I think we're fine there. Ghastly, oh, Ghastly Demise. Oh, man. Wow, that was pretty sick. Double Counterspell. Alright, well, more lands. Man. Well, let's ponder. Ooh, Stormbound Geist. Whoa, this is sweet. We're going to keep all 3 of these. I think we want Spell Starter Sprite last. Yeah, we'll just keep all these. Shuffle, no. Play the land, and we're going to Geist. This card's great. Nice Chainer's Edict. I mean, we're going to have, like, no cards in hand by one point in this game, so counters are not the best. So maybe Dispel just isn't good here, because against a deck with Raven's Crime, counter spells are pretty horrendous. Raven's Crime. We'll discard an island. Oh, that's disgusting. I was hoping he was out of lands there. Now I see what he's doing. He's discarding lands for his Tilting Tree Folk for Raven's Crime. And he's probably got Flame Jab in his deck somewhere too. Oh, that's sick. We're going to discard one of our counter spells here. Oof, that is gross. We can actually just daze this and get a land back in our hand. But since we have that Spire Golem on top, I like just not doing that, because that allows us to cast a Spire Golem on 2. And leave a counterspell. What do you discard there? Ash Barrens. Alright, well, let's get in. I had a feeling that's what he was doing last game, but oof. It's rough. Daze is actually pretty good against Raven's Crime. We could Daze, and if he pays, then we like just discard the land that we pitched. Maybe we want all 4 lands though, so maybe just let it go. We probably just want all 4 lands, if I'm being honest. It allows us to hard cast Ninja. Crime, you get Daze. Oh, what is this? Nope. Should have Raven's Crimed. He probably discarded this swamp at some point. Haha, we've done it. Let's see. We could always Daze Insolent. Yeah, Daze. Yeah, okay, so now we have the Spellsetter Sprite, which is basically just a 1/1 flash. I mean, not the worst. Countering that Tilting Tree Folk was pretty sick. We also have protection from Chainer's Edicts because of this Stormbound Geist, which is also good. Let's see what he's got here. 3 mana. Is it another Tree Folk? Oh no. I don't know what this is. It's not something that Sprite's going to be able to counter, I'll guarantee you. Okay. Opponent's not playing around Daze. If this is Rolling, he can't cast Rolling Thunder. I don't really know what this is, if I'm being honest. What is this? Put 3 cards from your graveyard on top on the bottom of your library, gets +3/+3. Okay. That's spicy. Cast a 1 green spell. Lame. I think we're just gonna hold on to the Spellsetter Sprite. Get him for 1. Yeah, I know on second thought, no. We're gonna run it out. So our mana's not tied up next turn. Run out the 1/1 with Flash. This doesn't have reach, so we are just kind of racing him here. That was good. That was very good. I don't think we could have had a better thing there. That was quite good. What do we bounce though? Is the problem. I think we bounce Spellsetter Sprite. Yeah. We're gonna save these lands in our hand. We're not gonna do anything with the mana now. We're not gonna hardcast Ninja. Gush too good. Yeah, that was a sick top deck. We're going to be taking 7 next turn, though. So, we'll take back our Sprite Arena. Always yes, always yield. See what we draw. Another Spell Service, right? Do we want to play this land? He could possibly Raven's Crime us 3 times. Well, twice. No, I think we are actually... no, we'll play land. We'll play land. We'll only play 1 more land. I think we'll top out at 3 lands this game. But man, we could just be like getting there this game. What does he have? Hopefully he doesn't have Tangle. That would be sick. Crimes us, we're going to discard this land. Oh, something else is happening. Is it a Tilling Tree Folk? That would be pretty sick. Niv-Mizzet. Fine by me. Yep, you got it. Is he going to cast Raven's Crime here? We're going to just... Oh, Fidayas here. Do we want to daze that? It's pretty possible we just want to daze this. What do you think, chat? Do you think we should daze this? Because we're going to be taking possibly 8 this turn. I'm going to do 11. No, we're not going to daze it. I like leaving up double Spell Service right next turn for like a Tangle. Because he's on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, this game's coming down to the wire. So he's probably going to activate his Battlefield Scrounger. We could always just flash in a Sprite to eat some damage there. Yep. Pumps. You could actually do it again. Oh, is it once each turn? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to take 7 and go to 12. See what we draw here. It's a land. Because we do the land, I'm going to play a land so we can leave a double Spell Service Sprite. And let's get in. Because now, at best case, probably, he's only going to be able to Raven's Crime us twice. He has Chainer's Edict. And we just sack Geist. Honestly, I'd probably just flash and storm. Well, let's see what he does here. We're going to discard this land. If he Raven's Crimes us. Discards Bajukabog. You get an island. Activates Fidayas here. Tilling Tree Folk. Yes! Mill that Tilling Tree Folk. Or discard it. Man, this card's a good combo if you have like some kind of Madness deck in green. That'd be sick. Activate Scrounger. Oh! He put back the, oh no. Niv-Mizzet right there. What does it cost? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't have enough mana for his Niv-Mizzet. Did we get there? He needs to have Tangle. We're going to take 7, go to 5. End of turn, we're going to flash in Spell Setter Sprite. GG, we got the GGs. Oh my god, I think we did it. Ponder, don't care. Coming in. Is that it? He's got what is this? Is this the meme tap out after giving us the GG? He says GG after every game, so that could just mean I win GG. But that would be cruel. Was a little slow. I like Chris Mage though. I do not know that card, but I'll look it up. Chris Mage seems pretty cool. What's happening? The slow roll. And we did it! We got there! GG's. Woo! We have done it. We have done it. Man, that was way closer than I thought it'd be. After that game 1 and kind of just Flyers beat drawing a million lands, the Flood Mirror. Let's check out the deck just while you're looking at it while I talk a little bit. So yeah, I was pretty shocked we actually won that game 1. Just our Flyers kind of got there, and game 2, man, we were on the brink of death there. He needed something. He had Raven's Crime on us, and we kind of got there in the end. Wow, yeah, I mean that's it. We won. Whew. That is my 3rd league I've won, actually. Just bragging a little bit. Thank you so much, Odd, in Madness, both of you. I love the final tap for nothing. Yeah, that's always fun. The tap concede always gives your opponent a little heart attack. So yeah, if you want to play Pauper deck, that's a lot of fun, and you know, cast counterspell, like actual counterspell. This deck's for you. There's also a blue-red Delver version, but I played on this version, the blue Delver, for quite a while, and it's more my playstyle. I'm gonna move this Bone Splitter because it's not gonna make it. Oh no, paper stack too. There we go. So you saw it's more of a tempo deck. Allows you to play Delvers and Fairy Miscreants, kind of these 1-mana creatures, and Spellstar Sprite, and get a lot of value. Ninja makes this deck just able to draw cards as you attack, and gives you more of a long game. Once you run out of gas with counterspells, you got all these cantrips. And yeah, the deck is sweet. Looking at some sideboard cards we didn't actually get to see. Steel Sabotage, Affinity and Tron are both very prevalent in Pauper. So 3 of those, just kind of a way to combat those. And Auraflux is for Boggles. Because Boggles is probably this deck's worst matchup by a pretty wide margin. And Auraflux is pretty much I win the game against Boggles. I'm going to go ahead and give you a hold on for a sec, Niv. We'll close out the stream really quick. And yeah, I think that's going to do it, everyone. nhallen37 champion of Pauper, I guess. Notably, this deck played 7 matches because it played 4 in the Swiss, 1 as an extra match, and then the 2 top 4 matches without dropping a single game. So this deck is actually 14-0 in games. So I would highly recommend. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, make sure you check out the rest of the channel, Top Deck MTG, if you're new here. So we have all kinds of content. Tomorrow we have a sweet continuation of our Commander series, Commander Royale. We're going to be playing Legends from Rivals of Ixalan. So make sure you tune in. It's going to be a little earlier than right now, around this time. We also have other constructed. I did a league yesterday, a new series, Jimmy Jammin' and Modern. Make sure you check out. I played Blue White Miracles. Was it horrible or was it amazing? I don't know. You'll have to check it out. It was one of them. I'll tell you that. And make sure if you like our content here, you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It means a lot to everyone here on the channel. And if you're new here and watching from somewhere else, make sure you check out the app MTG Amino, where all this is formulated and where it all took place. And it's kind of like a Facebook for Magic, and it's awesome. I love it. And that's going to do it for me today. nhallen37, also known as nhallen37, with Top Deck MTG, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.